PD.
Sure.
See if you can get something to shoot with, and then we'll go inland, I reckon.
Yeah.
Because it's pretty quiet coming through. A lot of the stuff's inland on this server, which is nice. At least no one will see you coming with that backpack on.
Yeah.
Just covering from outside.
Okay, yeah, this was going.
I'm at the back of the PD. I'm going to get into an Overwatch. If you come out of the PD, then hi Todd, you alright, dude? How's he doing? Just in Cammy, Todd. Just meeting up with Crowley here. He's in PD. Yeah, if you cut Crowley, if you come out of PD, when you come out of the back door, just loot the houses going up as if you're going inland, and I'm at the end of the thing, sort of overwatching.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Alright, mate. We've got Crowley with us here. We're gonna he's just looting PD, and then we're gonna go inland. I'm fully geared. He's not long since spawned into. He's got a little bit of stuff. Oh god. There you go, Todd. He's got a police suit, mate.
All I'm missing is the hat.
So no one will be able to see you in a police suit and a red backpack. Damn.
Wow, I just found a friggin' shotgun like stacked in the locker. I've never seen that before.
Oh, okay, Todd.
Oh, what is it? Another pioneer.
Well, hopefully I'll be doing some double tapping, Todd. We can find some folk. Apologies to those listening that can't hear Crowley's mic here. He is there. He's just quite silent. Todd, basically, I want to get some action, but this server, like every time I get into action on it, it's like against 2 and 3 people. So my little plan is eventually to get a bit of a squad together on this. That's my new thing, to get 3, 4, 5 people that we can. I'll probably have to set it up, almost like an event. And that'll just make it there's a lot of bases on this server, like big bases. So that's kind of the plan, really. So we've got Crowley in for a bit tonight.
Man, the other night I saw something right funny, dude. I ran into this player, and he was like, I can't remember. Oh, he was Spanish. He was talking Spanish. And he's looking for his buddy, but we spawned in, that server I was telling you that I played?
Yeah.
That there's like there's a big base in Solnichi. Well, this guy spawned there, and I happened to be there, and I'm fully kitted, right? And he's like, I'm trying to find my buddy, or whatever. He's talking like with an accent. And I tried to tell this guy, I was like, dude, this is not a place to look for your buddy. Like,
Yeah.
you're gonna get shot. There's snipers everywhere here. And sure enough, this guy like doesn't listen to me, and he's running around. And next thing you know, he went up on a roof and he got sniped.
Oh God.
And then I talked to the guy that shot him. The guy that shot him was about to kill me, and then he's like, "Oh, he's like, I think I'll spare you." And like, was that your buddy I just shot? I was like, "Well, not really." I was like, I was trying to help him find his friend, but I told him that it wasn't right to stay
Well, it
there.
should
Yeah,
have listened.
right.
I've got my eyes
Like you
on you.
can't. Oh, okay. Do you?
Yeah, I'm just watching you. You've just come out of the building and going to the next one now, jumping over the fence.
Okay. All right.
I'm just making sure, that there's no one, as you're looting along there, there's no one coming
Right.
behind you or going to PD.
Mhm.
I'll tell you what, there's a big
Silencing.
shortage of on this server, and it might be deliberate.
Right. What?
Silencers.
Oh, really? Well, that's funny you say that though, because I actually picked up. Shit, I left it back there, but there was one there that I found on the ground.
Was that a pistol silencer though, or a...
Yeah.
Right. Well,
Yeah, the pistol
I
one.
haven't got one. I've got a pistol one, but I
Right,
haven't
for
got
the
one for either assault rifle.
right. Okay. Gotcha. All right, I found a leather stone kit. 22 rounds. Okay.
Belly says hello, Todd.
Actually, I forgot to check this little note here.
This PSO scopes. Oh, there's someone just behind you, mate.
Huh?
There's someone just behind you, going into
There's
PD
someone.
now. Yeah, he
There's someone in
didn't
PD.
look geared, but
No.
he's sort of behind you. I think he's gone in the back door of PD.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep
He had
getting
something
ready
in
to
his
launch.
hand, but it wasn't a gun.
Oh yeah, that's what I did. I did find a silencer. I put it on my Pioneer. On my Pioneer.
So just be careful. Just be careful. Sort of, keep
Yeah,
your eye
I'm
on PD as you're coming through.
kind of have an eye on it.
I didn't shoot at him just simply
No.
because it doesn't look. He's not got a gun out. So,
Right.
but I'm just
All
keeping
right,
eyes
I'm out.
on. Yeah, I'm just here, just next to you, mate.
All right.
Okay, let's go.
Do you have a spare 9-volt battery by any chance?
Yep, I think so. Why? What you got?
I just want to add it to my scope on this Pioneer.
Oh, is it the
Oh
RVN?
shit.
God,
Yeah.
God, that's got a
Yeah. I was.
silencer on it.
Yeah.
Um, no, I
Take it
haven't
out
got.
there, bro. All
The
right.
only sights I've got on here, I need the things.
You
I
need
haven't
it.
got like your gun's got like the backup sight, the iron sight.
Mhm.
I haven't got one of them for the M4, so I've only got the dot, the dot sight for it.
Okay. All good.
That's one other thing I found. There's a bit of a shortage on here. Is the you can't get a battery for anything.
No.
It's taken me an age to get. I think I've got 3 batteries. I've got one for my M4 sight,
Mm.
one for the
Yeah.
KA, and then I've got one for the night vision. But obviously
Well,
the night vision ones go down really fast.
did you ever notice how DayZ loot, like how the stuff spawns? Like, I think it goes by like, and this is what I've noticed on the one I play, but like every
Buckshots.
day. Oh, yeah, I'll take those. It seems like every day focuses on different items. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like yesterday on that server, I was finding like all kinds of duct tape everywhere. And then the next day, it's like
Yeah.
we're finding like like every day there's different stuff. I think they have it set up like that so that like people will play on the servers all week. And that's the only way you'll get a lot of loot. Essentially, I feel. I don't know. But at one point, do you think we should go into game chat at one point, or?
What do you mean?
Well, do you think we'll run into somebody you might have to talk to?
Oh, I see what I mean. Yeah, defo.
Oh, what's that?
Car battery.
Fuck, I'll take it. If we run into a car, dude. That's one of the things I always do on that other server. I always have a battery, car battery, and a spark plug on in case I find somebody's car.
I did have a spark plug on this one a couple of characters ago, but it's
Really?
it's gone AWOL.
Oh yeah, all good.
What do you think of taking it? Most of the gears off people I kill, to be honest.
Hey, hold on. Hey, do you have any food? Because I'm really needing food tonight.
You got a knife, did you say?
I got a knife. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, don't shoot the gun this time.
Yeah, you know why though? It's because my triggers on my PS5 remote are like, I don't know, they're super sensitive. They just
I did it twice
a little
yesterday. You know what you
Really?
just did it twice. I cursed the first time, and then I did it again because there's no like barrier there, is there? You know,
Right.
if you just catch
That's
it.
why they should do if they made a PS5 version, then it could be like, the haptic triggers could, click in. So that's what they're for. Like, when I played Rainbow Six Siege, like the triggers are like, there's like resistance on them. So like when you want to shoot, you actually have to really, really press.
Still haven't found a sledgehammer, Belly. Belly says he's been 100 hours on a server, still hasn't found a sledgehammer.
Damn.
Usually industrial or in the garages.
Had them all over the place. Well, one of the things I'll tell you guys that honestly, and it surprised me, I was thinking of it yesterday when I was roaming around on that server. I basically just been exploring all kinds of places. You know what's weird with me is I never encounter wolves. Ever.
Yeah, there's a lot on this one,
Yeah.
mate. You might encounter some today. I've been attacked a good few times on this server with wolves.
Yeah, I think I've seen you get attacked a couple times.
Which I quite like it. I was
Yeah. Well, okay, this is the thing. I've actually seen the wolves. That's another thing. Like, they didn't attack me. They didn't come after me or nothing.
see, usually if you hear the wolves howl, that's it. You know, unless they've aggroed on someone else, you know they're coming. But there's just the odd time where they'll just sort of appear as well.
Yeah. Like, they were just running around. They didn't even pay attention to me that couple times that I ran across them.
Yeah, Belly just said you'll see wolves on this server, AC.
I don't know.
We'll do that. Won't see any now. Randomly stuck then. That wasn't lag, that was something to do with the tree thing.
Yeah.
Don't think I've even heard a shot yet. I know you've had a couple of close
I've
calls.
heard a bunch, yeah.
Probably you've come through Cherno and Electro though, haven't you? As I've come through the, what's quite a quiet, Solnichi and that quite
wow,
quiet
I
on
know
this
where we're
server.
at. That's weird. This is the road I usually go up.
Bit of a drag now, see if you can get you kitted out a bit. Oh, you're going to be back in England, Belly. Oh, nice one. Next June.
Where's Belly at now, though?
Belly's English originally, but he's lived in Oz for, as I think it's 15 years. He said. I'm not quite sure
Australia?
about that. He's yeah.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, I just heard that Australia went bankrupt.
I've not heard that one. Belly will be able to tell you better than me.
That might be why he's moving back to England.
No, he's only visiting. I'm sure he'll be glad to get back in Oz after he's visited here for a bit.
Why, I don't know if it's true, but somebody on a panel said that I was watching last night.
Oh, 25 years he's been there. Yo, Glocky Doodle. You alright, mate? We're on the same server. We're on with Crowley. Crowley's just popped in for an hour or so anyway, he said.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to go fairly soon, I think. After I take a shower. My buddy's, he messaged me, he's doing grocery shopping right now. I'm probably heading here after.
Good here, Glock. Well, if we get you somewhere near, I'm sort of trying to head towards the Leno. I think
Whoa.
So,
hold on, I lost you. Okay.
All right.
Make sure.
Let me just, while we're there, just check the map again.
Okay.
Yeah, we're spot on. Perfecto.
Perfecto Mundo.
This is going to be a long run, guys, watching the stream to Zeleno from here, so smoke them if you've got them.
Drink them if you got them.
No. Yeah, brews on the ready.
So what kind of guitar do you play?
Ibanez.
You got an Ibanez?
Yeah,
what
RG
kind,
series.
What model? Which RG?
It's the RG, you know, like the sort of...
You ever get sort of what?
You know, the proper metal one, really, I call it.
Right. Yeah.
It's like the Gem. It's like the Gem, but without the monkey grip.
Two humbuckers?
It's got two humbuckers and a single in the middle.
And a single in the middle. Okay, yeah. For me, Ibanez, like if I could get an Ibanez, I want an Iceman.
Not sure what that is.
You're not sure what an Iceman is?
Well, the thing is, because
Paul Stanley.
Okay.
Played them, and Tom Warrior of Celtic Frost. He played Iceman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It looks like an Explorer almost.
Yeah.
Know?
Yeah, like a Gibson Explorer.
It's like a Gibson Explorer with a little bit of like a reverse Rickenbacker bass or some shit.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. That's the thing about me with the Iceman though. It's like if I were to get an Iceman, I would probably get a bass. But my buddy Crawl, the guy coming over here, he's owned some guitars, the Iceman guitars. He's had a few.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. fucking solid, dude.
Collector dude.
The only thing about Iceman, the only thing about Ibanez, I don't know if you know this, but you know there's no actual physical plant that exists for Ibanez.
No actual what, sorry?
There's no actual like physical plant like where they make the Ibanez.
Oh,
guitars.
okay.
There's no factory that exists for Ibanez. They basically commission luthiers from their homes to build them.
Right.
Like, yeah, depending where you're getting from. But like, there's a lot of it like in Indonesia and all that stuff, Taiwan and all that.
Yeah.
Like these luthiers from their homes, and all they do is they're commissioned and they're basically given the logo, the logo to put on the headstock.
Yeah.
Wherever you're getting it made from, it depends where it's from, the wood that you're gonna get, you know?
Yeah, whether it's a good one or not.
Yeah, like but it's the only guitar company like that that I know of that doesn't have a physical like factory.
Factory, yeah.
Yeah, they probably have some places where they showcase and stuff like that, but as far as like manufacturing, I don't think. But yeah, Ibanez and Jackson are both like, I don't know.
That's the other guitar I've got. I've got a Jackson as well.
I'd get an Ibanez before a Jackson. But...
I've got a Jackson Concept 94.
Oh yeah. 94.
Yeah. Which is like the thin bodied, a bit like the Steve Vai body.
Right.
It's got the thin body on it,
Is
and then
it got is it a set bridge or is it a floating bridge?
both are Floyd Rose. Yeah.
Both are Floyd Rose. Eh?
And then I've got a Yamaha, which is the one that I use. It's not fixed bridge, but I've turned it into a fixed bridge.
Oh yeah.
But for me, you see, because I do it for a living, guitars are just tools to me.
Right.
You know, I don't sort of sit odling guitars.
You know how to set them up and stuff yourself, like.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. That's always good.
But yeah, you see when you do it for a living, you see it as a tool. It's like a shovel, really.
Right.
Oh, you'll be able to get some food here, dude.
Oh, okay.
Spawn point.
Yeah, I think this is where I spawned, actually. Isn't this where I spawned? Oh, sorry, my stomach's making some awful noises.
Yeah, take the rest that's in this pack as well. I've left some extra in here for you. Oh, you've got it?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Did I get it?
Sorry, I thought you'd... Yeah, you must have got it. I just thought if you have more than me and then you've got a bit... Right, let me just get the map out again so I don't lose my... Yeah, we're spot on.
Oh, there's a player.
Yeah, careful. Do you want to just talk to him?
Oh. Oh, dude. Damn. How many cuts?
Just one. Yeah,
one?
done.
Wow. What an idiot. What did you think was going to happen?
He nearly had me then, but I butt whipped him.
Yeah, I know. I was like, what the...
You know, because it stuns you, so I was sort of frozen, so like the only thing I could do was just whip him with the butt of the gun.
Right. Well, and it's always pretty much the best thing you can do in that situation. Like, even if zombies at your corner, just hit them with the gun and just try to run away.
I think he was taking the mickey there a bit, though, because, I mean, you're armed, so there was you there to shoot him.
Yeah.
As well,
yeah,
so, you know...
I took my shotgun out, but I also had to make sure that he didn't shoot me. So
yeah, because he's on top. He was right on me, wasn't he? Like, there wasn't any gap.
Yeah. Nope. I shot him in the belly and then you fucking, I don't know, you burst like at least 6-7 rounds into him. So. Yeah. It's 6 o'clock. I probably should log off. I don't want to log out here though. Is there a place where we can get close?
Where? Let's see where we are now. I mean, you can log out in this
I
forest.
have a map. I have a map. You're right.
Well, that's what I was
going
to say. Yeah, you could log out here, and you sort of where you are now. You've got a little bit of gear, and then you're close to some places where you can get a bit more gear
You're
from.
not
You
that
know.
far inland. Wow. Okay. So where are you heading out to?
So I go into Zelenogorsk. Whoa,
Zelenogorsk.
whoa, 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 whoa!
What?
Who's running? Who's running?
Uh-oh, not me. I just logged out.
You've logged out because your character's still in.
Yeah, I turned the game off, but yeah, it's probably making my character sit there for a couple seconds. I hope nobody shoots me. Fuck. Sorry, I wish I could stay, but...
Yeah, no worries, mate. Well, I got you sort of up on spec, so it's nice. It's nice of you to hop on, really.
Yeah, you helped me out in a way. Yeah, we got to hang out, talk. I enjoy that.
Excellent.
Cool. All right, man. You have yourself a good stream, good rest of
Yeah.
the stream. And I'll be probably watching. I'll probably type in there in the chat there. I'm just gonna go for a shower and then I'll come check in.
All right, mate.
All right.
Later, dude.
Good one. Peace. See ya. Bye.
You going, Todd? Is that Frizzy, Todd? Is Todd Frizzy? Yeah, when Az was just there, guys, I heard someone run past. So that's why I've just run up here. I heard running. Which could be a freshie, because obviously there's that place right near us there that's like fresh spawns. See what this dude's done to me kit. He's damaged my jacket. Plate carrier's good. Oh, I'm happy with that then. Is Todd Frizzy then, Belly? Or is Todd new? Alright. Let's just get take to Zeleno again. Oh, okay. I didn't know because Frizz has got like 20 accounts, hasn't he? What do you call them? Pseudonyms. Usually he says when he's got one of his other names, he'll usually say, oh yeah, it's Frizz. But I've gone bloody thirsty already, guys. I've not actually had water on the game for a long time, though. Let's just get into a position where we can get a little bit of a watch. Yeah, that's true, Belly. Yeah, because remember as well, they're an hour ahead of us as well. over there. Just get a load of stuff now, so we're not messing about afterwards. What I'm thinking of doing, guys, is going down to the summer camp, because I could do with a sniper. If I got a sniper, I would probably get rid of the KA. I should have asked Crowley for that silencer as well. You know, he had a silencer on his Pioneer. Should have asked him for it. Right, tack belt. What do you guys as well? I'm interested to know what you got, because obviously I don't need a map for DayZ. Oh, our last server kicked off the game banned. You are kidding me. Hang on a sec, guys. I'll be back in a minute. Yo, dudes. Sorry about that. I'm just in a queue at the moment. Just go back onto the stream itself. There we go. Just have to get onto that. As you can see, I'm in a queue now. So I'll tell you when the stream starts up. What just happened? You could probably guess. To be fair. Right, let's get some gear together and I'll explain what's going on as we move around. Get as much stuff from here as I can first. See what crap I've got in here now. Map. Too much, don't need that. Got Tetra, yeah, got Tetra. Check this one. Been a bit of a shortage of food, so that'll do. And then we'll start with that. I'm just going to get away from here, guys, and I'll explain what happened there. Just getting away from here because it's a spawn point, basically. Right, so while I'm eating this, what happened there was, obviously, we went to that where that spawn point was, and we were getting the food, and then when that guy attacked me with the knife, and I had to shoot him, I've basically got banned for shooting him. So now I've got to put an appeal in, and basically show them the clip of what happened. So I've had to, long story short, I've had to switch server, basically, ridiculously. But as always, you know, I've got banned there for defending myself, basically. But there you go. That's DayZ. Obviously, they will reinstate me. I'll get all my gear back and everything, but I can't do that midstream. There was like 12 people watching. Now there's only 5 because I've had to you know, wait and do all that. So. Right, where are we? Let's go. We need to get geared. No, it's not a PvE server. It's a full PvP server. But the rule is you're not allowed, and it's right. The rule's quite right. Is you're not allowed to shoot people at the spawn points because obviously what someone could do to abuse that is they could go to like where people are spawning in with an M4 and be shooting them. But obviously what's happened in my case is I've been minding my own business and you know, that guy tried to slash me, so I've defended myself, but then you have to then go to admin. There's a bit of military there, but then you have to go to admin basically to plead your case. But yeah, when you're on a stream like that, you know, you can't just do you know what I mean? You can't just sort of put everyone on hold while you're pleading your case. So I've left it with him. I've just asked him how to make the appeal up. So we'll probably be back on that one tomorrow, guys. But nothing I could do there. I had to defend myself, obviously, because he was starting to. I think he cut me about 3 times before I managed to whip him with the butt of the gun. So it's like it's sort of Mishkino type bit, this, isn't it? So this is another mod on this server, guys. That's got 1 bullet in it. don't want to use the knife on this guy. I don't want to on this guy either because I want his field vest. God, getting leathered now. Bloody hellfire. Yo, Crowley. You let him know what happened to me on the server, Belly. After he logged off. Well, I've got a combat backpack there, but I just need to, obviously I need to bandage. I want to see how badly wounded I am, to be honest. Because I had 3 bleeds there, and obviously I've not, because I'm uncon, I've not been able to patch them. Yeah, I got banned, Crowley, because obviously when that new spawn got me, you're not allowed to shoot people in a spawn point, even though it was self-defense. If we can keep this restricted to just bloods, it shouldn't be too bad. That bellend. I like it. Well, the rule they've got there, Crowley, I was saying the rule they've got is right, but, you know, the only thing you can do is appeal against it. And if you give them the clip, they'll unban you, basically. Just got on con again. So they will unban you, but the problem was the damage was already done. I know, Charmaine. Ridiculous. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I think you sort of came on as I was coming off, if you like. So, oh dear. Never mind. Where did I drop that gun? I had to drop it to fight that. There you go. So we can take that. What we can do if we just get some more to eat and try and. It's become we've only just started and it's become a massive fight now for survival. I wanted to get the other Z. The reason I put the knife down is because the other Z had a field vest on. So I wanted to get like this assault backpack and the field vest. That was the idea of the way I did that. Oh, SKS, nice. Let's slot these. Uncon again. Yeah, what'll happen, Crowley? Hopefully, when I send them the clip, they'll get his name and he'll get banned. But the trouble is, like I've said to everyone, because I'm on stream, I can't be like messing around waiting for, you know, things to unfold. I've got to. Let's just get these slotted now. I'm going to have to wait here for a minute. Just take that scope off there so we can use the... Why won't that come off? Looks like the server's going to shut down here. Oh, God. Oh, guys, do you know, it's been a few days on these streams. Right, so that's just a normal restart, that guys. So we'll continue the battle and we are in trouble now. We'll continue the battle when I get back. So I'll just pause the stream for a minute and then we'll get back on. Yo, dudes, I'm back. Right, I just got up into there. I think what I should do, really, is just get outside here for a minute because I'm not in a good place here at all. I'm flashing on health, on bloods. Let's try and just get a load of drink and stuff and see if we can get everything back, get everything on the way up. Oh, what a nightmare, guys. Been a tough week on DayZ this week for me, you know. Jesus, uncon. Alright, just keep, let's do everything to try and get us. Shame they're not vitamins, but it's a tablet, isn't it? What else can we have? Sugary drink. As soon as we get that off flashing, we're okay then. We'll just have a grey screen, but until that comes off flashing, we're up a certain creek. Uncon again. Got everything going now. We've got a tablet on the go. We're eating everything we can see. Oh, I can't do any more there now. Yeah, that is mental though, that guys, because at one point there was 12 people watching, and then by the time it came back on, because of what's happened there, because of that idiot, you know, there's only 4 people watching now, so it will build up again, but it's just really annoying. Let's get these heat packs going. That'll keep us warm anyway. Sort a little bit of this stuff out as well. And uncon. Oh, you've got to laugh, haven't you? You've got to laugh. Every time people come on the screen, all the see is a black screen of me going, oh God, it's either that or a server restart. Keep your head together. Nothing I can do really for a minute until I've got the. Once we get the bloods back, I'm going to unpack them. Once we've got the bloods back, we're golden, but at the moment we're still flashing. Might just lie down actually. So we've got the heat packs going, we've eaten loads of stuff, and we're just waiting for that blood to stop flashing now. Uncon again. Can someone come on and bring me some saline? Need saline. Yeah. Oh God, Sharman, it's ridiculous. It's bloody ridiculous. I did the right thing there, not getting the reason I didn't get the knife out again is because I wanted the combat backpack, which we've got now, and I wanted the other dude had the field vest on. So I wanted those two things. The trouble we've got now is if we go back in and have another fight, we'll be back to this. But we need to loot it, really. We need a clip for this KSU for a start. Just slot those while we're waiting around. Okay. Make sure we re-pick the map up. Shouldn't pass out too many more times now. So again, as soon as that blood gets to where it's not flashing, we'll stop passing out, and then we can get a move on. We're coming round quicker now. All we can do is keep trying to build a strength up. Let's get that back in there. Let's have some more sugary drinks. Getting everything on the up except the oh, there you go, we're getting an up on the warmth now as well. My worry really is someone coming in here. I want to finish looting it. I wonder if that sort of knew that if I killed him, I'd get a ban, and he did it deliberately. Uncon again. Oh, there you go. Right, now we can start. What have we got there? Let's just take some bits. Probably not going to use any of that I've just taken, but it's just to get going really. Some M4 rounds. There's a friggin' Z there. I'll take some of the mags just because. Even though we that's not particularly what we need. We don't know what gun we're gonna get. That's the decent ACOG. I had to fight him a different way then because I knew obviously all the bloods were low, so I think he was the only one there. So someone's been here taking the mags out of those, I think. Combat site's not arsed. I would have taken a battery if there was one there. Make sure I haven't left anything. Oh. M4 mag. Right, drop one of those combat knives. I like the bayonets. I find are better for combat, you know, with the Zeds and that. Shit. Has he got a plate on? Can't tell with this. There he has. So it's worth the risk with this guy here. If we can sort this guy out without hitting his plate. We'll let him chase us and then we'll see if we can get the plate off him. I can actually, if I could climb on that hay bale. Mind you, I don't know why I didn't climb on the, you know, on the net in there. But anyway. Stay still, boy. Right, I don't really want to... Oh, that was the one with the plate. Let's see if it's damaged it. Nope. Excellent. So really now what we want to do is try and get geared up, so we need to go. Let's see where we're closest to that's got a lot of gear. That's a nice one though, managing to cycle. I'd probably take the ghillie hood, Charmaine, if I was doing it in first person, but third person it's really annoying. Right, let's see where we are again. So right guys, what are our options then? So we could go think probably the closest place we're going to find that's got gear is the airfield, to be honest, so we'll go that way. Not that way, because that's not even right. Yeah, let's do that. I think that's going to be the closest for us. You still lurking there, Belly? Is it all kicked off at work? Oh, there you go. So as soon as I say that. Yeah. Well, it is a favourite time of mine, really. As you know, I like starting again. Obviously, ridiculous what just happened with that, you know, on the other server. But ho-hum, at the end of the day, I'll be able to clip that for them, and they'll see exactly what happens. So. It'll be worth going into the town here because we've got no clothes or anything, have we? We've just got all the freshy shit. But we've got to be really careful. Press a button every 90 minutes. What on earth is that? Oh, it's the enduro thing, isn't it? I'm sure you would bother picking that up. How many of you that you're being modest there, that they're really complicated, those CNC machines? I'm sure you know, you get used to. We wear a cowboy hat, or is that just being stupid? Let's have a look. Oh, that looks awful. We'll take it. We'll take it for a laugh. We got sort of semi-military gear. That will do. A bit more storage. Awful colour, but better than what we had. I know, pair of tracky bottoms, Belly, tracky bottoms, and a bloody cowboy hat. Ooh, can opener. I always get excited when I get a can opener. Sneakers. I bet my clothes are ruined. Let's have a look at that one. Yeah, ruined. I knew it would be. Hopefully should go to yellow soon. Some duct tape. We may as well drink, mightn't we? Obviously never ideal really, but that's where we came from behind us. We kind of don't have to do this, but I think it's wise. Because we're going to have a journey on our hands, aren't we? It's hard to spot people as well because, well, two reasons. One, because the screen's grey. Makes it harder to spot, but the other, Mike's not on. Mike's not on, he'd be doing the spotting now. And telling me off for not zigzagging as well, as he rightly should do. He'll watch this stream back now and hear me talking. Alright, Mike. Right. Yeah, I bet if he only got 3 hours last night, he's not going to be on today. Don't blame him. It's all my influence as well, I feel bad. Shit. Stealth kill. Sporter mag. Well, if we get a Mark II, they're good Z killers. Probably my favourite Z killer is the Mark II. Listen carefully, Belly, in case we get a question about that in any of the poll things. Well, that's better than those, so we'll go for the jeans. At least they're not like light blue. A little bit more insulation as well. Well, that's good. Yeah. See if you can actually get a question right. Like for someone that watches the stream more than anyone else, you get all the questions wrong. 357. Be good if we get a deagle. A deagle. Can hear some Zs. Have to be careful. Think I'll change the cowboy for a boonie. There you go. Those kids come off, shall they? I've put the boonie on. Can't stand it anymore. Shit. He started aggroing, so I'm just going to nip round. Shit, they've both bloody aggroed, haven't they? Is that typical? Not one, but two bloody aggro. We want the cowboy hat. Hopefully there's only one of them on me now. Just can't afford to lose any more bloods, that's all. Yo, looks, alright dudes. He says as he gets a cut already. Oh, come on. Now, for some reason, don't know why, I can't get the... Let me just... Oh, I know why. Come on, can't afford this. Did that Zebedee have anything on it? Nope. Raincoat? Well, it's better than what I've got. I would go back just for you guys to get the cowboy, but there's a load of Zeds there now, so I can't. Leave that to Big Dog, he likes the cowboy. Let's go, well, we might as well go actually to Novi and Starry. See if we get in the tents there, see what's there. I mean, how far, let's have a look again on the map. How far is the Leno in comparison? Because the Leno's got more. Pavlovo. quite a bit further on to Leno, isn't it? Yeah, let's go this way. I think this is our best bet, guys, to be honest. Just while we haven't got 16 server restarts as well, anyone that ain't subscribed, please consider doing so. There's even a little button now you can do it with on the desktop in the bottom right corner. Helps me out loads. I know most of you are subscribed, but for those that aren't, you know there's always plenty of content on the way, so if nothing else. At least we got the SK and a scope, so we could scope the tents out before we go down there. I think on the other server now, where, you know, if it gets dark and that, we'd have our MVGs on. Spoilt for choice with the guns. Probably actually best now we know what's happened there, not to go to any of the spawn points on this or the other server, because I've got a nip at this house. Because if someone does come and try and punch you out and then you shoot them, you'll get the orc. Because it'll be a certain radius from the spawn point. You'll get a ban, basically. So, which again you'll get reinstated, but you got to make an appeal, and I can't even see where to appeal on the thing. Spoke to one of the mods. That's a decent find. I don't really want to cut that up, that's the only thing, because I'm doing it for the bones, but I don't want to cut it up because... Do you know, this is the town, I can't remember what it's called, this is the town where we were the other day, and Belly was laughing because I had the mic on mute. When the guy was there, and we were going to Novi and Starry then. Yeah, so actually we can cut that chicken up. What we're doing, we've got a well here, haven't we? So we'll do that. We'll take the boat. We may as well take the bits as well. Well, actually, no, I'm not going to bother. Because we can't... Oh, actually, we can. We can because the heat packs have run out, haven't they? Why isn't it giving me the... Oh. Oh. Everything's like completely full to the hilt, isn't it? To drop those. No choice. Right. Just literally follow the road now. We're in we'll be in Novi. Novi Sober. But it's really starry, we want to go just for the tents. I will keep checking the Discord when we get any restarts. I'm not going to be on for ages tonight, but when we get any of the restarts, I'll check the Discord, see what's going on the other server. Sure, there's a mod up here, like a little military thing. It's like the others. Yeah, there is just up there. Hoping this is a carbon copy of the one we're on. Oh. We'll take that. Just because we've got the bigger scope. It'll just help us out a little bit where we're going, really. And then we'll use this more as a... Got to remember, we've got no mags for that KSU. Oh, it's the third world helmet. Not my favourite, but it's better protection than nothing. Well, that's good. That's a few more rounds. Then what we'll have to do, let's just drop that down a minute. Let's just get a little bit more space in there. Thought I just heard something. roll out. Right, so we're heading in for Novi. Now, I don't really need PD, particularly. Just because my guns are alright, I just need higher tier guns, really. So there's not a lot of point in me bothering with PD here. I'd probably be better just going straight for Starry. And we'll just stay to the north side, just, you know, so we can get up on the higher ground. Still on red bloods. Draw this time. This server, guys, is the EU version. It's film noir, I like it. Yeah, it is. What's that? Do you remember that one, Belly, with Steve Martin? Is it Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid or something like that? Do you know the one I mean? Like a film noir sort of comedy take. Someone's been in there, haven't they? I'm just going. We may as well, while we're here, just go to the hunting shop just in case there's a tundra or a blaze, which there doesn't seem to be on this particular type of server. Yeah, I can barely remember. I just remember. I remember bits of it, and I see it. It's years since I will have seen it. Like years. Is that hunting? Yes. Look at that. There is a god. It's just given me a hunting jacket. That'll keep us a lot warmer. Best insulation on that. Everyone knows that watches me regularly, but top tip, you know, always pick up the hunting. Because the hunting jacket and trousers, they've got as much storage as the best combat and best insulation. And I think the camo's better, or cooler on the, you know, when you get the camo on. This is just the plain hunting jacket, but... What we're going to find hard here are two things. One is the spotting, and two is if a Z comes near us. I'm wondering, actually, should I bypass this and just go straight for the airfield? Because by the time we get there, our bloods will be back. We should get back on at least yellow anyway. God. You know why that is, Belly? Because you're watching it as a podcast. You're not seeing what I'm picking up. You probably think I'm going around in one of those collared dresses because you can't see it. Yeah, I think that's the best plan, guys. Let's get on the airfield. We know we'll get some decent guns there. We've already got a plate. We should be able to get maybe some pouches. We'll get better trousers and just do that. Then I might even flip round to the north from there. This is the problem. Now we've got 3 guns. The problem we've got is yeah, I'm embarrassed enough with this third world helmet belly. Never mind the bloody cowboy hat. You know I can't stand the third world helmet. The Iraqi soldier special. I think what we'll do. Empty that. It has got a better scope than the SKS. We'll keep the scope, but it's not very powerful. That's half the problem with it. So we'll do that, and then at least we can then swap gear around as we're going. Right, so we'll go. There's Crescino just near the top. So let's go towards Crescino and go in the normal way that we go to the airfield. So I'm doing this. So some of it's to get where we've got. Hey, it's Cellini again. All right, Doodle. Nice to see you again, mate. Fortunately, dude, you probably missed what I'm hoping was the worst part of the stream. So should be onwards and upwards from now. Everyone, welcome Cellini back on the stream. Got Belly, we've got Charmaine if she's still lurking around. Glockadoodle was there before. Got Lux. Still no Alpha. Charmaine chiming in. Yo, yo. What I'm noticing here, guys, if you look at the screen now, you can see we're starting to get the colours back, so we should be getting back to yellows very soon. Shouldn't be far off now. Yay, told you. There we go. Back on yellow, finally. Yeah, so the plan is, guys, that we're going to basically go to the airfield just because that's the closest place, and obviously it's got the best gear as well. So we're going up through my preferred sort of entryway, which is up near Grishino. Don't have to go into Grishino. Could actually just hang a bit of a left here and get in a little bit earlier. Just being careful not to end up at VMC. Yeah, so we're going in a little bit further. It'd be a bit no man's land here. We could just tip that way a little bit. If we're not careful, we'll sort of catch the wrong tip, if you like, of the airfield. But the southern part of the airfield has like a big middle ground, which is quite open, and you don't really want to land there. What I'll do, guys, while I'm here, because I always say I'm going to give tips on this, and I hardly ever do. She's just sort of picking things up. Let me get the map out for you. Right, so if we go to the airfield, which is, let me see if I can zoom where we can get the... There you go. So you can see the airfield there, so that's running from... It's sort of running from south to northwest. So at this end, which is the southern end, on the right-hand side, we've got what you would call southeast industrial. Then on the other side of that, so the left side of the big runway you can see, that's the barracks section. Then as you go halfway up the runway that you can see there, on the left side, you've got west industrial, and then the other side, obviously, it's east industrial. Then when you get to the end of the airfield, so that's the furthest north, that's where you'll see the plane, and that'll be Tent City just to the right-hand side, the east side. And then where you can see the triangle at the top, that's still part of the airfield. That's Bash. That's the barracks they always go into from there. So that's basically how you know all the bits on the airfield. There you go. Wolff's top tips, just in case you didn't know. If you get the map, if you get it up on Eyes of Eve rather than the sort of generic map I've got here, you'll be able to see more of those areas better. No worries, guys. Well, I can do that. Now I'm playing on some of the servers that, because usually I'm navigating without a map because I don't need it really. But now I'm playing on the servers with a map. I quite like it because I think it gives you guys an idea where I am, and then I could also sort of just run a few tips and that of where the different things are on it. It's a shame I couldn't get like while I'm live, I have a little pointer on it for you. Right, so we're coming in this. So what we need to do when we get in here, let's just see how bad it is where we've come in. Oh, we're pretty much, guys, perfect. We've not ended up in no man's land. Not heard any shots yet, which is quite unusual. It'll probably be the one that kills me the way it's going today. Yeah, so this bit, so we've come in where we are now. This is what I was talking about before. This is the southeast side. So this is southeast industrial that we've come in at. Which is not a big lot here, but that you usually get quite good loot. You've got basically a straight barracks and an L barracks, and then in between that you've got just one of the sort of generic ones. So 308. Yeah, we need an assault rifle for fighting here, but we'll just run in dead loud instead. Tack shirt. Mosin rounds. Oh yes. Right, we'll drop that now then. Just heard something outside. Don't know if it was a Z or a dude. At least we've got a halfway sensible gun to fire with. We have got a spare clip as well for this one. Need to do this quick now. I'll give you another tip now, guys. We might as well do tips day today. When you come into one of these barracks, yeah, that's where someone's going to set up. You know, if they hear you coming or if they're camping. So you've got two choices. You can either come in and do that, third person. Yeah, they can't see you there. They know you're there, but they can't see you. So that's one way of doing it. So you come in slow and do that. Or the other way is just to literally, when you come in, just run like that. And then try and shoot. You know, the second way is obviously the more risky one. Because any good player will be able to shoot you as you come around the corner. Silencer, that's good. I think that's just a Z I'm hearing outside. Yeah, that's it, Selene. So just either do that and just turn to a point where you can see there. You know, sometimes it's better to be a little bit away from the wall like that. See, if I get in, because of that ridiculous update where it made you zoom in. So if you're a little bit away from the wall and then just turn around like that, then you can see around that corner. Pretty sure by the sound of those footsteps it's a Z there. I hope. If there's someone in an L barracks and you know there's someone in there, if you've got a nade, the best thing to do is take your shoes off and get close to the barracks and then lob the nade in through the window. Or even a flashbang, you use a flashbang through the window. But if you keep your shoes off, they won't hear you running in. So you could throw a flashbang, run in with your shoes off, and they've no idea, but you've got to be quick because flashbangs don't last long. It only blinds people for a very short amount of time. Now I'm just going this way rather than bash just to see if this has got a mod on it. Because on the other server there's a big mod on this end. And that looks standard. Weird that there's no one knocking around though. You know, remember we're on the airfield now. We should be seeing people knocking around, I think. But anyway, we're going to go this way. So we're still on the southern part of the airfield. That we've come from is the southeast, and that's the southwest. Doors are open here. So there's that little trick again, like that. FAMAS, but no mag. Oh, we've got ghillies for our rifles. I do hate because there's nearly always someone here and there's a lot of doors open there. Do you see at the top? I think we're risking it here, but sod it. Come this far, aren't we, guys? What's the worst that can happen? Well, you'll see in a minute, probably. You see how many barracks there are, though? There's nearly always someone here. But I think our mission priority now is get in and out as quickly as possible. Oh, nice. Get rid of the third world helmet now. There you go. The other thing I hate here is you can't be quiet because all the floor's concrete. Someone's been here fairly recently. Just listening there. Heard something, but I think it was just a Z. I'm not sure now actually whether to go, you know, through to VMC, but then from VMC trek back north. That's my thought at the moment. Another tip, guys, this is the last tip of the night. If you're defending, close those two doors, yeah? If you've got a lockpick, then use the lockpick on them. And then get as close in there as you can and just cover that wall like that. Yeah, what it means is if they run across there, they can't get in through. You know, if you leave that door open, they can get in that room. So always lock that door and maybe even the second door. And then you can cover it. Wolff's top tips. VSS, I don't even want it, quite frankly. Actually, I'm not going to bother with VMC. Let's just get out of here into some cover. And then we're going to look at a trek to the north. Let's go to Tissy and go across the northern end of the map. I wouldn't want to put any of those clips on a short, because if you did a short video of that, then everyone would have all that sussed out that I've just done, and then you'd get killed by your own tips. So that's just between me and you guys watching the stream, for anyone it's any use to. Shots there, guys. That was sort of in the middle towards ATC, that sort of area. With what guns I've got here and the fact it's going dark, I don't really want to get involved in that, so let's go over to the north. I think let's go first Let's just see if we can find. So there's Meschino. Another shot there. So on the far left there, that one kept careful. Kept her on the. Let me get it in the top corner. So that's the northwest evac, right at the corner of the map, which is a few mill tents that you've seen me go to before. Right, let's go to the west. I think our main thing here is let's just clear the airfield. Can't believe, for how long we've been running on this server that we're still on yellow blood. And also that we couldn't even find good keks at the northwest airfield. We still got frigging jeans on. Any of the towns surrounding the airfield, but barring Grashino for whatever reason, can often have bases in because people obviously harvest the loot off the airfield, and then they've got a base there they can drop it all off at. So we've come right over to the west. Shouldn't be doing this. We've come right over here to the west. And we're going to make as much noise as we can and run on top of that as we come into the town. Quite simply. Right, let's just drop down a minute. Swap to the 16. Two seconds, guys. Yeah, it's definitely starting to get dark now. So how far are we away from the ski resort is where I'm trying to get to. So that, if I just put that in the top corner of the map, so top left corner there, that's Sinistock. And then that big long name just below it, that's the ski resort. I only know the names in English. So all we've got to do to get there really is just turn a little bit that way. A little bit more. A little bit more. Okay. Reason I'm trying to turn round a bit is because it's getting dark. I don't want to get involved with any of the towns. Try and run as long as we can. Really losing the light now. Get somewhere near. We'll just keep on running now. Like the bloody Blair Witch Project, this. Can anyone watching this actually see it? I can just barely see enough to run. Okay, we need to go more to the west, which is that way. That's perfect. Just there. Yeah, so let me know, guys, what you think of having the map on these later streams that I've done. Whether it helps you understand where I am and where I'm going better than on a stream that doesn't have it. I mean, eventually when I edit videos down and that, I'll be able to probably do a proper... You like it, do you, Belly? Okay. I never thought about it until I came on this server, and then I thought, actually, well, if I keep using the map, people will see the map and see where I am on it, even if I don't need to use it. I'm not going to look again quite yet where we are. Whoa. Selene likes it as well. Well, that's a no-brainer then. If you guys like the map, I'm going to try and make that a bit of a feature then. It makes sense. I never thought of it until I got on these servers, really, having not really used maps. Right, let's have a recce now. So that was a big explosion to the right. Just heard. We're still a little bit away from the... we just turned that way a little bit towards Sinistock. Looking that way because I thought I saw a light, but it's not, it's just a building. So that should be Sinistock there. Or not. No, that's actually where the explosion coming from, so we can track her along there after. But let's for now keep going towards where we've been heading for. What I'll do as well, actually, let's just get into a bit of cover here. If I just show you guys on the map again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom out on it. So if we look on the coast there, guys, that's... So, way off to the left there, on the coast, at the bottom, that's what I refer to as the southwest evac, because obviously the bottom is the south of the map. And then the first town in is Kamenka. And then in the middle of the map now we've got Kamarovo. Again, I'm pronouncing the English way, I'm not pronouncing the Russian. Bolota is the airfield there. Then all that area there is Cherno. That's Electrogorsk. And then just before the corner goes round, still on the coast, that's Kamishovo. And then opposite there, the island, that's Scalisti Island. And then as we go up here, that's just there. Let me zoom in, get that in the middle. So that is Solnici. Now look at the way that's spelt, and it's called Solnici. That's Nishnai. And then you've got Berezino. And then the final part of the coast as we go up, that little sort of bit that juts out, that's going to be just there, sorry. At the top of the map now. Still on the coast, that's Riffy. So that's where that ship is with the toxic zone. Then when we get up to there, that top town in the little sort of U-shaped bend on the right there, that's Swetlagos or Swetlo. And then that is the northeast airfield, which is Krasno. And then other place of interest, that's obviously a big town there, is that little thing right at the top of the map there, the little ring. That's Kamensk military base. There's Kamensk at the top now in the middle. And then if you look at that little sort of ringed area there, that's Kamensk military base. Top middle now, that's Stary Yar. You can always, if you look back on this video, you can always come back onto this and go through it again with me. So I'm taking you all the way around the outside of the map. And then just to the left of Stary Yar, obviously with Stary Yar, that's Tissi military base. Which is all that section there, it's huge, Tissi. And then that'll take us back round. And then if I come back down here now, that's where we are. So what I'm thinking of doing is going to the ski resort there. Then going up, maybe going to the town there, because I'm hearing some activity there. And then either flipping up to Tissi there, or carrying on, but then going to Kamensk military base. I'll probably go to Kamensk, to be fair. But anyway, that's what we're doing. So I hope that little jaunt around the maps helped. I could put that on a small video, actually, for you to watch back. I'm just wondering while I'm here as well, just to add to it, is whether to go to the summer camp and Mishkino, because we're right near it where we are now. It's just a little bit of a trek back, but we can finish off, getting some decent clothes there, which is good. And then also in Mishkino, if we go to the military at Mishkino, we can see what guns we can get. It'd be nice to go. I picked up all that 308 on the airfield. It'd be nice to get a Blaze or a Tundra, and that's why I'm thinking of the summer camp. And also where we're going now. Let's get the map back up again while it's dark. So you can see there, I'm looking at the ski resort, basically, where the way my pointer's pointing at. If I stay on that side of the map and go down here, like that, that's Vybor coming in at the top now, beginning with B. But way to the left of that, if we go down there, the one beginning with M, that's Mishkino. And then to the left of that, if you look at that lake down there, just to the left of Mishkino, which is the west, that's the summer camps. Then often, if you're doing a loop route, you go to there. Put that in the top left corner. That's the Lenagos. So yeah. So what we'll do, we'll go from, where are we? We'll go from there. Come back down. In fact, we'll do the northwest evac as well. Then Mishkino, then the summer camps, and then we'll track back up to the top and then go around the top of the map like that. So I hope that's not too confusing, but let me know if that helps or if it's just completely confusing what I've just said. Tracer, okay, no wonder. Don't need that. We've got a belt, so we can get. What would be nice if we got some pouches. And Wolff, do I know any good servers for PC? I don't Glock really. We're not playing the PC. I'd love to. I mean, I know which ones I like the look of, but obviously there'd be a lot of choice. But I like the look of DayZ a lot. There's that new one, isn't there, Glock? That, is it Pacific? The American one. Don't know if anyone knows the name of that. It's like some sort of America type map or something like that. There's loads, isn't there? There's Millcat, DayZ, Namalsk if you want to be hardcore. But obviously there's not just one version of Namalsk or Millcat or whatever. There's loads of different ones. But yeah, I'm not very good, Glock, when it comes to the computer ones because without obviously on PS5 I've only got Livonia and Cherno, so that's all I've got to play with. I think I might try and move here, Is it dark? Yeah, but it's light enough to see, isn't it? I think it's actually gone a bit lighter, to be fair. Another little military thing there. We may as well just go to that very quickly while we're here. Be someone camping in it, won't there? Door's open on it, so someone's been here. Can't say a bloody thing. I should take the hunter boots really, but I'm not going to. Mind mind you, we have got a long journey, haven't we? Let's do that. Or should we? No, I'm going to keep what I got. We always get that fun bit then where my feet start bleeding. Yeah, if I can get a better hunting rifle, I'll drop the SKS. So this should be Sinistock now. Just to our right there. That's Sinistock, so that should be the ski resort. So we've got some sort of summer camp buildings here. We'll have a look in. It's not actually that dark, is it? This is where we shot that guy the other day when we had the pumpkin MVG. Does anyone else on the stream play on PC that can advise quite a good server to go with it on PC? Genglock, I only know the sort of the different maps from what I see. Really watching the Running Man, to be honest. Bitterroot, that's another one that looked quite good on there. Because some of the maps are quite small, and the good thing about that is you're always... There you go, Celine. He's going to let you know in 2 weeks when he gets a PC. Thanks, Celine. Don't think we really need a tarp, do we? Just hoping there's no one flipping around here with MVGs on. So we'll do the bottom first here, which is just a few little hunting things here and a saloon. Probably not bother with the saloon because what we're looking for really, said that, is a hunting rifle and maybe some better trousers as well. Oh, I've got my favourite jacket. 308. I don't know how he aggroed on me then. I'm not really liking doing this at night, if I'm being honest. It's just so easy for someone to hide, you know. And though I refuse to take those hunter pants in that. I just heard something. I think it was a Z, but I'm just being cautious. Yes, I said that. I'll tell you what, it's quite tense here, guys. Because it's dark, I've got to be really careful, obviously, of other players, because it's dark. That's another tip as well. Wolff's top tips again. Is I think this is only an opinion. There may be some on Wobo or whatever it's called, but I think that the the bayonets you get when you just use them in your hands have got more stopping power than the knives, even the combat knives. Just seeing if we got any hunter pants that are camo at the top. Get a matching costume going. Blaze we want. Gun cleaning kit. I'll take it. Not massive on these servers because the guns come in pristine, but if they get a lot of use, then obviously, or if we need to do a... Yeah, you think the same, do you, mate? You notice with that Z there, it's just 2 hits basically, wasn't it? And he was gone. I know you can do that sometimes with the knife, but you seem to be able to do that regularly with the bayonet, you know. See if we can get out without attracting any more attention. Imagine if that light suddenly turned on there. Right, so we'll follow up here now. Gonna say hello, Mike, again when you watch the stream, probably tomorrow, whenever you're gonna watch it. Trying to surprise you there. Yeah, you might see that on the thing, mightn't it? Because does it come up when you watch it or not? I usually only watch bits back if I'm editing, like I edited the one we did yesterday. I cut the first part of it off, but the trouble is with YouTube, it takes them like a day to process it. So if you ever want to watch a full video, make sure you watch it like the day after. Because anything where if it's very slow at the start, I'll just snip that off. But then YouTube takes, like I say, literally a day to process that. Yeah, the YouTube editing is literally terrible. It's next to useless, really. And to edit it down as well, you actually have to wait a few hours just to trim it. Otherwise it saves it as a new video and doesn't edit the original one. It's ridiculous. Well, at least it's getting light now. Remember a few weeks ago we got the picture here next to the... Just hope there's no one up here while I'm doing this. Just giving you a view. One ski resort. I think when I first started playing they'd only just added this entire area because it wasn't an original part of the map. But that's what you can see. So we've just obviously come to from the bottom of the hill to the top there. Right, so we've got a saloon. Doors open on that, so someone's been here. Oh, multivits, nice. Gonna try to build it, Selene. What, a life-size version of the ski resort? Funny thing to find all the way out here, brass knuckles. Right, that'll do for the summit. Look at that. Really get that early morning feel looking down there with all the dew and that. Does that mean anything to you, Belly, what Selene's just said? I have got a gaming computer here, by the way, as I think, well, Belly knows anyway. And I'm talking about Belly about really going on to PC eventually. But it's all, as me and Belly said, just down to the controller side of things, so... Bloody mile down here it is. Yeah, Belly knows the score, look. Yeah, that's what the running man says, Selene. Make sure you do all your research first. Don't go out buying it until you've done all your research on it. You know, I've run this far down, but if I'm going the northwest either, let's just get the map. It's more this way, isn't it? In fact, that's perfect. The way I'm running now is exactly where we need to be going. The only thing I miss about the server we used to go on a lot is the fact that we always had an M4 on these servers. All the M4s I've had have been of people have killed. I don't think I've actually found an M4 on these servers other than killing someone that's had one. Hey dudes, what is this? What is this? Someone's tried to build a base in here, I can tell you that much. Right guys, remember where that is. I'm going to keep the map up a minute and then I can go back to this. Now there, Belly, is a good place to build a base. I'm presuming that's going under the road. Yeah, that's what it is, just a bridge going under the road, isn't it? And someone's obviously raided this base. Wouldn't take much, really, to reinstate that, would it, Celini? Do you want it on the map? I'll put it on the map again. So remember, we've just come out of the ski resort. That's as far to the sort of west as I can go. I can't get the map any further west than that. That's the top of the map. I think that road down there will lead us straight to the northwest evac. Or maybe not, maybe not. Might get us close. Bit of a labyrinth now. I bet we'd find an M4 at Tissy. See the top corner now? That's the northwest evac. You can tell it because you see it's got the petrol pump symbol. You'll see what I mean in a minute when we come down here. Yeah, M4. The reason for that, Celine, is because the fire rate's higher. So the M4 when you've got it in full auto, it's it's got the same bullets and everything as you well know, but the fire rate's higher, and also you can get the 60 round mag. Obviously, the better AUR, like you're saying there, you can put the scope on it and that, but yeah, it's the fire rate of the M4. You put a 60 round clip on an M4 and fight someone, they ain't getting up. Let's put it that way. It's so fast and silenced. I always have it silenced as well, which obviously you can do with the AUR as well. But yeah, that's the biggest difference is fire rate, because it's obviously the same rounds, both guns. You've got to think it. I mean, in real life, the M4 should be the more accurate one at range as well, because it's got a longer barrel, whereas the AUR's got a carbine barrel. But then again, the way the AUR is fed, with the mag right at the back, the barrels may be a very similar length. It's just more compact. So it's probably got the same accuracy. Obviously, the longer a barrel is on the gun, the more accurate it is. Oh, we've come out a bit there. We need to go that way. God knows what bloody angle we're coming in here from, guys. I don't know. But yeah, for me, the M4, as I've said before, there's just no downside to the M4. You get the biggest clip in it. It's got the best rounds, the biggest rounds of any of the assault rifles, and it's got the highest fire rate as well. And it's lightweight. That's another thing about it. I say it's just no downsides on it. Right, this is the road now. I've just got the evac on it. There you go. So this dude's is northwest evac. It's not a lot here. There's only the tents over there. Like an instructional video tonight, isn't it? Quick overwatch. There's the petrol station. Let's just go in. I think probably tonight, let's make the end game the summer camp. So we'll go, obviously we're coming in here. Bloody hell. Didn't know you're an arms dealer, Belly. Didn't mean it was moseying rounds. I didn't really mean to pick them up, but never mind. Load of shit so far. Did you hear that explosion, guys? Oh! M4. It was worth coming. And we've got an ACOG for that as well. That is so cool. I wasn't expecting that at all. Extra silencer. That's pretty cool, that dude. Oh yes. Look what we got. Yeah, you like a military arsenal, you belly. Bloody fighter jets. The lot. There you go, silenced M4. And we've got the ACOG as well. I think I'll drop the RVNs. I'm not a big fan of those. I'll put the Baraka on it. Won't be needing that now. I won't be bothering picking up a KA. Then the only downside there is we haven't got... Oh yes, we have got a battery. Oh yes, we have. Look at that, dudes. We'll slot that now as well. So we've come a long way, but look at what we've got. Yeah, so I think we'll go. Well, let's go to Mishkino. So we need to come back over to the this way to get back into the map. So let's do that. Now that feels good, getting the M4. Yeah, we'll go this way. So a good sniper now, and we're golden, really. Oh, restart. Right, guys, just pause the stream for a minute while we're getting the restart. I shall be back shortly. Back on, guys. That was a quick restart. Wish they could all be like that. That's pretty cool. Sure, people that watch me a lot will know that when I do this, it's because I'm looking for a screenshot for the thumbnail. Right, there you go. Obviously pretty exposed when you're going through. You know, it's obviously not like loads of people down this part of the map, but very exposed all the same. So you can see how now what I'm doing, trekking back down. When it gets to the big lake there, that's the summer camps. The Mishkino's right next to it. So I'm just as well following the tracks, really. That's what I do, that a map, I just follow the tracks down. But I'll definitely do that as much. Now I know you guys like the map, I'll do it more often. Because that's what you're streaming for. You're streaming for other people to enjoy it. So if that makes it better, that's good by me. Again, from my side of it, it just means that I don't have to keep following, lining myself up with a certain, you know, because without a map, I just line myself up to a certain house, and I know if we're running a straight line from that, it'll take me to Zeleno or wherever it is, you know. Didn't like that noise. That sounded like a bloody bear. I don't know if you can hear that, guys. So we don't have bear trouble. At least we've got an M4. It says quickly putting it in full auto in case that bloody bear comes across. There's a little industrial. All we need now is a nice 60 round clip for the M4. The other thing I'd like from the summer camps, other than a blaze or a tundra, is a canteen. Possibly Mishkino as well, because obviously military spawns canteens, so we've got a belt we can clip it onto. It's only the potty belt, but that sounds like an Elkie. getting there now, so I'll just go across onto this side as we come to Mosquito tents. This server, because it's an EU one, will begin to get quiet now. Obviously, we've been on a quiet part of the map anyway, which is part of the reason why it's quiet, but it will quiet down. Plagued by those. I know it's good because, you know, if you've got chickens, you've got food, but so many on this server, when you try and lie down listening, you can just hear them walking about and making noises, you know. Right, there's a Z there, so... Just need the clip. That's got the rounds we need. Some more 308. See what that Zebedee's doing there. Took him on because I wanted the battery, really. Oh, yes. Look at that, guys. Some of these ambient, you know, the new ambient noises. Oh, it's just that chicken. What am I doing here? That chicken. Viagra mag. Another tip here. Let me just get down. Right, if you're in one of these net things, what am I doing here? I keep dropping. I keep dropping that for. Going quiet because I keep listening. If you're in one of these net things, unless someone climbs up, say they climb up onto that there, there's no way of them shooting down under here. So as long as you cover the entrance, they can't do anything. Obviously, if they get onto any of the things there, you can just spin round like that. Shoot them. Tip number 15. Looks like it's been picked a bit, this base. Pioneer. I think that might be the last thing we do tonight is sort some of the, you know, like we've picked up that Pioneer mag for more rounds and that. .40 round mag. Might take that flashbang as well. Did we go in there? Yeah, we did that one, didn't we? Block mag. 74. Viagra mag. With a 74. I'm not doing the 2-gun thing. Oh, that was coming. Pepsi, cola. So we didn't find a canteen there, but what we did find was a lot of ammo. So we'll start unpacking that now. Just go the other side of this river where we're a bit safer. Just make sure no one's following us. Get rid of some of this stuff now. Prefer the polymer mags really. There's that 101 mag, so we can get the bullets from that. There's the other top tip, guys. Know what ammo's in every gun off by heart, because then you can pick clips up for the guns. Like this 101 is obviously same rounds as the M4, so drop K rounds. Some of the other rounds I've saved in case we get a secondary, which I'll leave the way they are at the moment. And then we'll put the bigger mag on the M4. Oh, you're having a laugh. Looks like a wolf attack's coming, guys. They'll probably catch up to us when we get to the summer camp. In a way, I'm hoping that they're coming in on me then, and they're not coming in on someone else. Let's see, you know. We've certainly got plenty of 308. So I'm closing the door a lot because in case there's anyone there, you know. Oh, lockpick. Now that's disheartening because you can see he's been locked in there. So he's been locked in there. So I think we need to get the big weapon out. Oh, pardon. Yay, got the matching trousers. Now we look like a dude. Would have liked to have got a what's name, to be honest. You know, frightening that. What it is, it's the Z in the building. Keeps aggroing. But he obviously he's locked in, so he can't do anything. Nearly there. 2 more. Last one. We don't need any more SKS rounds, just being stupid then. Well, I'm peeved I haven't found that I've not found a proper hunting rifle. Been to 2 summer camps and not found a hunting rifle. But we have got the decent ACOG, which is the small ACOG for the M4. Look, crap, that doesn't. The other one looks better, but you know it's not very good for stealth, that one. Right, what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna 2 minutes, guys. Right, guys, end game for tonight is going to be Zeleno. We'll take a quick look up there. And then we'll call it quits. But let's see what's going on there first, because there might be, you know, if there's a bit of action going on there, we'll get involved. There is a hunting stand actually over here. I might just have a look at that for the sniper. Got loads of 308 now. Should be just after this bridge. Nothing. Do you know that I might go to this mod here as well? Probably naff, but I'd like a look because I've not been here. Come on, let's do it. Reason I want to go in is there might be unique stuff that spawns there. You don't know, do you? It's worth a look. Pretty cool the way they've done it with the little sort of footbridge going over to it. What the hell? It's like a secret basement, isn't it? That one won't open. Well, that's cool. You never usually find gear in these anyway, but I just want to have a look. I think anyone's been here anytime recently. Do one. Okay, freaking wolves again. Just a quick one again, guys. While nothing. I heard something then. Nothing much is going on. Any of you out there that ain't subscribed, please think about doing so. As I always say, it helps me loads. So Yeah, if I get a couple of subscribers each time I stream, it just helps me with YouTube, really. Just to get out to more people. This is just a shortcut over to Zalano now. Straight over the hill rather than having to go all the way around the road and tracks. Shit. Some funny lag on this server, you know. There really is. You can see a lot of those shots hit, but they didn't hit. So now we've given the game away that we've come in. Bloody hell. I prefer the old silent sound because it sounded a lot quieter. A lot of people saying oh, it's more realistic than you one, but it doesn't half sound bloody loud. Right, so we haven't got the best scope for this, but at least we can get a look now. Right guys, I think I'm going to call it quits here. We've done pretty well. We've got pretty geared up on this server anyway. After what happened with the other one. So let's call it. So thanks everyone as always for watching. Hope if you enjoyed the stream. Just put a few tutorials up because we've not done as much fighting as usual. So hope that's helped. And I'll see you very shortly. See you later guys. I'll be back.